Let's try that again. You can put points however you want in all these different, in Might, Finesse, and Sorcery to create whatever sort of fighting style and play style that you want. It creates for some fun things, and depending on what you have, you can get a lot of different perks. Like, eventually you can increase stun and block efficiency if you're just a might sort of person. Finesse really cranks up your critical hit and your piercing damage and that sort of a thing. I think the fun thing about any destiny that you choose that involves sorcery is this ability, Blink, which replaces your dodge. But it's a short-range teleport, and as you level up you can get different things added to it, like finesse and sorcery, so it's a rogue and a mage, so naturally it's a poison blink. Let's see. And this is just a normal blink, which is awesome. And for each sort of top of the tier, the tier 6, you get an extra ability that none of the others have. Like these ones, you just keep getting new ones and upgrading the other ones, but this, drain mana. Critical hits restore mana. Again, this is for the finesse sorcery, so it makes sense. It's very nice, it's very tailored, but so that I can show all of the different, different sort of play styles and all of the, at least the beginnings of the trees, I'm going to have Astia be a Seeker, which is the base of a balanced way, 1 point in each, which will eventually create the Universalist, or a master of all forms of battle. Am I going to stay like that? Who knows? If she develops her own character, then eventually I will probably change into something that's more befitting for her. So what did you see?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you.
How rude. Okay, so what does it mean?
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Alright, well, I'm just going to run around and
What could this all mean?
get myself into trouble, probably. Like I've never done that before. Well, I'm fairly certain whatever her past was, she probably got in a lot of trouble too. Well, she did die prematurely, obviously. Am I going the right way? I think I'm not. Nope, I'm supposed to be going the other way. Yep. Oopsies! Alrighty then. So, we have become the Fateless One. The one who can weave other people's fates around our pinky fingers. Okay. That is one of the DLCs that I have no idea when I'll be attempting, but hey, could be fun.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olaine's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the pure seeker, the conscience of the summer flay. She is the heart of spring, of day.
So that's what a lore stone does. If you get all the lore stones of a particular area, you get an experience increase. And these are apparently the bulls of Amalur. Nice teeth. Chicken goose. Okay. Well, at least it's colorful. There are plants everywhere. Holy crap. Like I said, this place is really beautiful.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
I need a drink.
Well then. That's all sorts of wonderful.
Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about.
The Red Legion?
Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red, the dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps
Creepy.
those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands.
This is wonderful. She's gonna keep making that noise, isn't she? So I'll just see if I can get this over with.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
What happened?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Sure! I'll help. It's something to do.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. Bye now.
That noise is really annoying. And I'm insensitive. Ha ha! Special deliveries. More DLC stuff. There are 3 packs, I believe. One for sorcerers, one for rogues, and one for warriors. And they have lots of different just stuff. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave that here for now, and I need to get rid of what I currently have. I think this is a place where I can sell things. I don't really recall. Hello.
Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
It's an interesting way to introduce oneself. See? Sell all junk. Woo! I'm rich! But I'm fairly certain there's something I've missed, such as plants that I'm never gonna use. Keeping all of that. Can't do anything with that yet. Not sure why that's there, but it's not gonna get me anything. Or that. Alright, cool. But I think, as far as weapons go, I'm gonna be fine with what I have at the
Come
moment.
see me again.
And I need to go pick up the stuff from the chest anyways and figure out what the heck I'm using and what I'm not using, so... At least I'll have a fair bit of money. Take all. And yeah, this game was promoted alongside Mass Effect 3, I think, which explains why there are shepherd's clothes. I suppose I can at least show off. Whoops, that's not how you do that. I can show off what sorts of armors are here. Gauntlets. Because these are items that go together, you can see here, because they're set items, you get different sorts of perks depending on how much you've got. Awesome, they've changed his lore so that he fits in with Amalur. So yeah, there's that. And then for warriors, the Guardian, the Guardian, the Guardian, Guardian, the Guardian. Cool. Lots of melee and block efficiency. Guardian is the card of faith, truth, and those that stand against adversity. Those mortals fated with the image of the Guardian will stand against their foes to the end. Interesting. Not sure Astia's a faith kind of girl. I don't know, I did give her a god. And then the Running Man. Obviously rogue armor. Little pouches for toxins and things. Shush. I think someone's hammering nails. Anyways, extra health, extra critical damage. Running Man is a card of desperation. It, like the armor crafted in its name, indicates someone in need of safety and security. The Circle of Therosin believed that the Running Man also indicated a fate that could be changed. Interesting. Oh, I suppose I should note there are different what are they called? Different shields dependent on what you choose. So if I stuck with the Knight, I'd get that. Or if I want to stick with the Running Man, that's not bad at all. Or if I prefer more sorcery. Speaking of sorcery, it's definitely different. Swish, swish. I mean, So, elemental resistance, mana generation. The valley represents a division in the lives of those fated with this card. For better or for worse, the challenges ahead will split them in two directions. Usually this is metaphorical. That makes me feel better. What do I want? Well, what sort of things do I prefer? This is all might. These don't require anything. I myself have a preference for more rogue items. So, it's probably what I'm gonna end up with. So let's take a look at those weapons, eh? The Beast is a little bit frightening. 11 physical damage, 4 piercing damage, 4 bleeding damage. That's wonderful. The Beast is the Destroyer, often thought of as the card of destruction. Fate Weavers are quick to explain that the Beast indicates change rather than death. In the last several years, the Beast has begun appearing in more readings than ever before. Interesting. And somewhat terrifying, yet badass. Great swords. Again, not much of a heavy and slow kind of fighter, but that looks awesome. Forge is an instrument of change, and its card reflects that. Those fated with the Forge bring about change, or are themselves changed, in sudden and often wide-reaching events. You know, I might actually try it out, especially since it's called the Forge, and I want this girl to be, the sort of person who can make her own weapons. The Mountain. Holy crud. Well named. Very accurate. The card of the Mountain indicates a fate that will occur slowly and quietly. The Fate Weavers explain that those who are fated with the card of the Mountain may sometimes not notice the change until it has already moved through them. The Night. Those look like you could see someone, but they don't have any poison damage. Card of the Night is considered by most Fate Weavers to be an ill omen predicting death, neat to the one who pulls it. Although the card can be an omen, it can also be a blessing, as death is sometimes an agreeable end to a conflict. Interesting. Omniblades. Again, having to do with the other game's promotion. Matchless blades formed of a strange and mysterious magic lost to another time. And another technology. Oh goodness, they're inferior. They're horribly inferior. The Hunter. Yikes. Look at that. That's awesome. Poison damage, chance to critical hit. Hunter is a card that is easy to misinterpret for many Fate Weavers. Often the Hunter refers not to the one who pulls the card, but another person or event in their lives. The Hunter is often thought to indicate danger from an unknown source. Woo! Feyblades. Feyblades are like daggers, except they're very, very quick. Much quicker than a dagger is supposed to be. They have this nice little twirling movement, which I think I'll just have to show off. The wind rushes forward, changes things in ways that are barely able to be perceived, and moves on. Those who draw the wind are rarely able to feel the touch of the weave on their lives, although it has and will change them. Sounds like a threat to me. The flame. That looks cool. It also looks like I'm going to reap someone's life. Mana. Ooh, lots of bonuses. Flame is a beacon standing tall above others. Those of the flame draw the fates of others into their lives, for better or for worse. The card of the flame indicates one whose fate is bound to those around them. Interesting. Chakrams are my favorite weapon. Just FYI. They are and will probably always be my favorite weapon, and it will take some effort to not use them and only them all the time. So, lots of bonuses. The song is often thought to be the card of hope and encouragement. In truth, most Fate Weavers read this card for what it is, an indication that those fated of the song will live a memorable, beautiful, and short life. I don't like these cards. They're all very tragic. Scepter. Again, not my favorite, but hey. Lightning damage, burning damage, cool. The Field presents an open possibility. This is a card that rarely appears to most seeking the wisdom of the Fate Weavers. It indicates that there is a choice to be made, and that the outcome of the reading reflects only one branch of that choice. Alright. I'm going to put all the excess armors and weapons in a junk pile, sell them, and then we can continue on our adventure.